Congratulations, everyone. We have two cutlets, not one, but two very significant cutlets taken out. These are big deals. Well, Prime Minister Netanyahu confirmed them. These are like, especially this guy on the left is very high. Oh, guys, actually, this guy on the right is more important for you as for Israelis here, and this guy on the left, this is an Iranian hunter on the left, and this is a Jew hunter on the right. So let me just read what Prime Minister Netanyahu said. Prime Minister Netanyahu said another central arm of the Iranian terror regime has been severed. Tonight, we eliminated Majid Khadami. This guy is a very big deal. This is like the highest intelligence like commander within the Islamic Republic was, I mean. So, head of the intelligence division in the Revolutionary Guards, one of the Iranian regime's senior officials who had only recently assumed his role after his predecessor was eliminated. In addition, we eliminated Asghar Bagheri. I think it's miswritten. Like, I think it's Bagheri. I think this is miswritten here, right? Is it Asghar Bagheri, Nare? Like, is that his real name? Like, I think it's Asghar Bagheri. So, Asghar Bagheri, commander of Unit 840 in the Quds Force, who was responsible for attacks against Jews and Israelis around the world. So they took out the main Jew hunter of the Islamic Republic was just taken out, the number one Jew hunter, and we don't even have his picture. Whoever acts to murder our citizens, whoever directs terror against the state of Israel, whoever builds the Iranian axis of evil, their blood is upon their head. We are acting with strength and determination. We will reach everyone who seeks to harm us. We will continue with full force on all fronts until the threat is removed and all the war's objectives are achieved. So, congratulations to everyone here, including Iranians and Jew Israelis here. So, let me just go back to our chart. By the way, guys, this is a more updated chart because this is more complete than the one before that we had. So, let's look at what we got. By the way, guys, Ghani, protect him at all costs. This is our boy. This is our spy. So we have this is our guy. So we have to protect this man. I actually I don't know. We're joking, kind of. We're half joking here. We don't know. It would be amazing if it's true. But this is the guy that was removed now. Majid Adami. You can see he replaced the guy before him, Kazemi, and he also replaced the guy before him, Mossadegh. But also another guy who was in charge of all of this before is Taib. So he's still Hossein Taib, who's alive. Okay, but guys, one thing that you need to realize understand about all of this is that within the Islamic Republic we have 17 intelligence organizations, but three of them are the most important ones. One is the intelligence unit of the IRGC, and then we have the intelligence force of the Ministry of Intelligence, which is under the executive branch, and then we have the intelligence commander unit of the Faraja, which is the police unit. And here's the interesting thing: the commanders of all three have been taken out. All three of the commanders of the main intelligence units. So we already saw that Khadami was dead, but look, if you look at under the executive branch. If you zoom in under the executive branch, you could see that this guy Ismail Khatib. He was the intelligence minister, so that's the second most important intelligence unit of the Islamic Republic. He was killed, and then if you go to the police, which is the Faraja unit, if you look at here, Ghulam Reza Rezayan, police intel chief, he was dead as well. So all the top intelligence commanders are all dead. One thing also I want to show you guys, which is very interesting. If you look at within the armed forces, we have the army, the Artesh over here, and then we have the IRGC over here, and then we have the main heads of the armed forces up here. But if you look at this is something very interesting. Look, so many skulls in the IRGC, meaning leaders of IRGC being killed. But look, there's none within the Artesh, which shows that the Americans and Israelis are basically not touching the Artesh. To me, this seems, even though this guy over here, he deserves to die. Like this guy, this Hatami guy, he deserves to die. But for some reason, which the Americans and Israelis are not touching, and most of the important people within the Artesh, most of the important within the Artesh, they're not touching them. And to me, it sounds like a signal to them that, hey guys, you still have a chance to do a coup or something. You can see all the skulls belong to the IRGC. One last thing I want to bring your attention to, which I think is very important and people are not talking about, is this 32 number over here. Okay. People are not paying attention to this, and let me tell you why. Let's go back over here. There's a guy here named Jafari, if I could find him. Muhammad Ali Jafari. Okay, he was the former IRGC commander, and also, guys, he is an enemy of Ghalibaf. Okay, he and Ghalibaf have huge history against each other, and he tried to expose. There's an audio recording of him leaked that shows that he considers Ghalibaf to be financially corrupt. So they have a huge history against each other. But he used to be the leader of the IRGC, and he actually was very smart. He is the guy responsible for the design of the mosaic design of IRGC, meaning that the reason why you see that the IRGC is continue to resist right now, even though so many of their heads being taken out, is because they came up with this mosaic structure where you have these semi-independent local IRGC heads, locations in different parts of Iran, where even if you if you behead the IRGC, they work independently without any main central command. And that's why you see the IRGC able. So this guy's mosaic design is responsible for the continued ability of IRGC to resist, because he created a decentralized structure of IRGC. Okay, so how does this relate to this 32 number over here? So this 32 is the 32 provincial IRGC commanders. Okay, so people are like, oh, you can't get rid of the IRGC because even if you behead them, you have these local commanders that will continue operating without a central commander. Well, what if you take out these 32 provincial IRGC commanders, right? So this is what I think needs to be done next, is you need to go after these 32 people over here to destroy the mosaic. So this is something I want you guys to pay attention to. And yeah, that's my TED Talk.
I just wanted to add, where you read the translation of Netanyahu's tweet and it said, "Blood is upon their head." That's a literal translation of a common biblical quote, "Damo b'roshel," which I think is more accurately translated to something like, "You fucked around and you may be about to find out."
Oh, okay. So that's a FAFO. Okay. That makes sense.
It means their life is their responsibility. Their blood is in their hands.
Yeah, I've read that in the Torah many times.